back to the tabletop here. Right. See everyone doing a good job, getting a good grip on the waist here. Let's just turn a little bit here. Now I hope it kind of makes more sense why you got to get a good grip here, because you really need to pull your partner forward, right? Right here in the drill, we're not working with resistance. But let's say in a realistic scenario where I'm coming up, getting this underhook, right? And Linus is sitting back. I can't just switch my legs and get up here. But I can look to pull him forward, bump him, and then work from here, right? So this is what we're looking for, but we need his weight on his hands. And the only way we get that is getting a grip on the waist, pulling him forward, bumping him on the hamstring, and then we can get to our knees, right? Let's look at the knee pick, the sweep we're looking for, right? So back in the same position here, he's on his hands. I help him put more weight on his hands by pulling him forward, and I turn up to here. Let's just turn here. Right, so now we're in this dogfight position here, right? It kind of looks like we're even, but I would say I have the advantage because I can control his waist here pretty well. And also I'm trapping his leg right now. I'm sitting on his ankle. And this is an important detail, because if I don't have this, now it's a more equal fight. He can run away, he can start to look to face me. But when I have this here, it's hard for him to want to run away. And if he tries to turn in, he tweaks his own knee here. Right? It's not healthy for his knee to try to fight in here too much. So I have the advantage. If your partner is any good, they'll throw a whizzer in. So he's wrapping over my arm with this hand in here, which makes it hard. I can't really go to his back now. Before, if he doesn't have this in, just take it out. Here, I can get behind him pretty easy. But this little whizzer here, this arm wrapping over here, it blocks me from getting behind him, right? Sometimes your partner will have them. In the intro class, they might forget to put it in, okay? Doesn't matter for the move we're working on today. So when we get here, what I'm looking to do is I wanna drive Linus down and basically tackle him to the ground, right? So I'm looking to step my outside leg out, and I'm pointing my knees, my body, I'm looking to run to that corner over there. Now, if I just start running here, Linus can post his hand out, post his knee out, take your knee out also, here, and get a very wide base, and it's hard for me to run him over, right? So what we're looking to do here is I'm looking to lean in here. I'm looking to block his knee. I can't just pull this knee in, but I can block it with my hand here. Now when I run, he can't take that knee out for base, and he can only use his hand. Put your hand up, here. So we look to get his hip towards the mat here. Keep going, move your hand. Get up on the hand, fight and fight, stay here. So here, I got his hip to the mat, but he's still up on the hand. To finish this move, I'm gonna push in with my ear, and I'm thinking about turning around the corner. Boom. So his base goes from being able to base on this knee and this hand here, to me running into the corner. Now he can only post on the hand here. When I turn the corner, he goes to his elbow. And when I keep turning the corner, he goes to his shoulder. So good grip around the waist, block the knee. I'm sprinting towards the corner to bring his hip down. Now he can still adjust with his hand. So look what I'm doing. I'm pushing in with my ear on his shoulder, and I'm thinking around turning the corner, turning the corner, turning the corner. We gotta make sure that we're up on this leg so we can really drive in. I'm kind of thinking about sprinting to the corner, but only to the point where his hip touches the mat. As soon as his hip touches the mat, I have to beat this hand. I do that by driving my ear into his shoulder to bring his weight to his elbow, and then to his shoulder to collapse him. All right? So we start with the same thing as before, but now we add this in. So I get up here. Whether he has a whizzer or not, I can do the same move. Grab, step up. Make sure your knees are pointing to the corner. I'm running, collecting. Now I'm turning the corner, and I'm nice and tight here up on his hips. So I went from bottom position to top position, and I actually end up in a good controlling position on top where I can take my time to pass his guard, all right? So do the same drills before, but add in this move. Make sure you're sprinting to the corner, and when you see his hip touch the mat, turn the corner and push with your ear and his shoulder to bring him to his elbow, and then shoulder, okay? Let's add this in on 3. 1, 2, 3.